So I recently made 3 simple changes to my website for my therapy practice, and I have been booming with clients ever since. And I want you to save this video if you're a therapist in private practice and you want to know how to enhance your website. So for context, it has been very slow for the last 2 months in my practice. I'm probably getting one person every 2 weeks or so. And I will say in the last week or two, I've gotten such a big influx of people just in the last day from like morning until now. It's about 6 p.m. right now or so. And I have gotten about 7 people emailing. I've gotten 1 person leaving a voicemail from Psychology Today, and I've gotten 1 person to book a consult. And yesterday I had about at least 3 people book consults. And so here are the things that I did on my website that I think contributed to that success, so that way you can start implementing some of this into your website. Now, when you first get on my website, you get this video that's playing. It's vertical. I did this for mobile users. And so it'll say therapy for ADHD, serving adults and families. So showing that we serve children, teens, and adults. You get the idea. We're mainly focused on ADHD. You get the idea. That has not changed. What changes when you scroll down just a tiny bit on your mobile device. So see this book your free consult button right under here. I'm going to move you down a little bit. Right under this, there was a second button originally that was saying, or book your next therapy appointment. Big mistake adding that, big mistake putting that there. Here's why. It has been researched and proven time and time again that the more options that you provide, the less likely that somebody is willing to buy or add on stuff, whether that's a product, whether that's a service, etc., right? So the fact that I had 2 options, one for consultation or one for booking, it probably led a lot of people to not knowing what they should do, causing decision fatigue, and they decided to click out. And the reason I even added that to begin with is because I wanted to experiment and see, did people actually want to have consultation sessions before they sign up for therapy, or did they just want to book the therapy appointment right away with my client group? And really what I found was they didn't want either. They just wanted one clear option in order to sign up for therapy. And so we decided to get rid of that second option, and we just decided to have the primary source just be sign up for a consult. Now here's the second thing that I did that I think you're going to be shocked by. I actually still have that button on there. Watch this. So this next part actually goes into my second and third thing as I set up. So I'm just going to do 2 and 3 at the same time. But the second thing I did was that I returned to a more family-oriented branding. So me and my wife both operate my practice. She actually sees clients. She's our child therapist there. And I wanted to be known that we are an ADHD family-owned business. And I really wanted that family-owned feel. I started to go more for a corporate vibe. And I noticed the more corporate-y that I went with my practice, the less people were kind of clicking off of it. And I think that it truly shows that a lot of people just want people who actually run practices. There's already a lot of corporate practices out there, and they want to actually work with real human beings. Shocker. But here's the third thing that we did. Remember that button where I said I got rid of it? I actually just put it down just a little bit, so that way it is actually under where the family-oriented section is. So you see we're a family-oriented business, and you can just book your first session there. And if somebody is booking their first session there, that is actually telling me that they are swiping down, seeing that option, and clicking it. We've actually had some people click that button, whereas when we had it just right at the top, nobody was clicking it at all. And so as you scroll down on my homepage, here's the email form if you want to sign up here. I know I'm breaking my own rules right now because I just have one option, but I have these options spread out based on preference. So we got a lot of them right down here, which is telling me a lot of people are actually scrolling through our website looking for more information, at least today anyway, because we got a lot of email inquiries today, and you have to like scroll and scroll and scroll in order to see this happen. And just so you can end up seeing how our flow works here, this is how it works. So it goes all the way from the top. There's the booking link to just book the appointment. Previously was the consult link. And then right here's the email form. And so with the big change in influx when it comes to the clients that I'm getting from my website right now, it's telling me a few things. The first thing it's telling me is that I have a lot of either or people. Either they just want to book a consult right away and just get started, and they really want to meet with someone maybe, but the point is they just want to get started and they just go click and that's it. Or they really want to look at us for more information and they get to the email form, they just want to do it. We've gotten some people who have wanted to do the option of booking the appointments online, but mainly either people are deciding right then and there they want to work with us, or they're scrolling our website to see what information they can find. The other thing that it tells me is that the family-owned branding has helped quite a bit because more people are actually clicking on that rather than just have it scrunched in with a consult option somewhere. And then finally, when you have your options spread out on your website, if you want to provide diversity, they're more likely to engage with the website. But if you have them all scrambled in just one little spot, they're likely just not going to do anything with it. As I was making this video, I just realized there was a 4th change I made that I totally forgot to highlight. But the email form used to be right at the top. So it used to be like, book your consult, book your appointment, or just email us. We gave all the options all at once. And I noticed when we jumbled everything, we were slowly seeing growth just dissipate. When we kind of spread it out more, we were actually having people more so use the options that they prefer, but it wasn't just super clustered in, if that makes sense. Hope this video helps.